3 families. That's all it took. The Ingrams, the Carlyles, the Stuyvesants.
Tell us everything about them.
The ivory towers are about to fall.
And when we're done...
Let's cross that bridge when we get to it. For now, the partners are all that matter.
There's an issue.
Of course there is.
Olivia's tracked the names mentioned by the Constant, and they're dead ends.
How dead?
Obituaries for all 3 have appeared online. Accidental death, heart failure, lung cancer.
They're covering their tracks. Faster than I thought.
A contingency plan of sorts. The Constant wasn't aware of it.
Well, it seems they didn't tell him everything after all.
Something this big will leave traces behind.
The Constant says to follow the money.
Milton Fitzpatrick. The investment bank. It's a key Providence asset.
Which you work for.
The director of the New York branch is a Providence operative. It's our best bet as a way in.
I'll tell the pilot to turn the plane around.
Right, gentlemen. Here's what we've come up with. The partners are transitioning between identities. But everything is so recent, the Milton Fitzpatrick bank records will still be intact. We've confirmed that the partners have active accounts there. However, the bank's records are remotely updated on a frequent basis. We may only have hours before any leads that could get us the new identities of the partners are gone forever. The data we need can be obtained in 2 ways. The bank's data core can be accessed through the basement vault, but getting inside the vault could be challenging. Alternatively, Bank Director Athena Savalas, Head of Security Mateo Perez, and Head of Accounts Fabian Mann each carry a partial backup drive with data. We'll need all 3 drives to get the full data. Now, we cannot risk the partners discovering the data breach. Eliminating the bank's director, Athena Savalas, would sever the last remaining Providence tie to the bank and keep our activities hidden.
Okay, one more time. We break into the vault, extract the hard drive rack, and eliminate the director on the way out.
We.
You. Good luck, 47.
And here we are for another Roulette Rivals 7 console loser bracket round 1 match between Rockyhorse6000 and Taran. We will be traveling to New York after a bit of delay due to technical difficulties. Everything seems to be live now. Yeah. Our first stop is going to be New York, chosen by Rockyhorse6000. And second map is going to be Whittleton Creek, which was chosen by Taran. The 2 bands were Marrakesh from the side of Rockyhorse and Chongqing from the side of Taran. So those won't get picked as a possible 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th random map. Yeah, and additionally, maps that won't get picked as random maps will be New York and Whittleton Creek because they were played, and Dartmoor because it has been removed from the decider pool altogether. Yeah, statistics don't say much. Rocky Horse has been to New York once, has lost that match. It seems Taran's first time to New York will be right now with this first spin of this match, and it's going to be Athena Savalas SMG as the IT worker. And obviously the 3 data drives carried by the head of security, head of accounts, and Athena Savalas herself. That doesn't have a disguise requirement. Rockyhorse first one to load in the vault area as a guard, And is gonna go and grab the IT worker first. It seems. Which makes sense. Throw a distraction to get him over here. Taran in the meantime is still planning 1 minute into a New York. Still playing, just clicked play and is loading in, so yeah, that's gonna put him at a bit of a disadvantage. Rockyhorse did acquire the disguise needed and is taking the extra trank. I think it's a trank. And it's gonna make his way up to the top floor while Taran is replanning, actually. I think he grabbed another another trank. Rockyhorse running through the broken frisk, however, I think due to him being an IT worker, he doesn't even have to get frisked there. It's pretty free access of the bank, even this top floor, and technically I'm not sure if that's linked to the frisk or not. He is allowed on the very top floor in Athena's office because of the mission story where you just fix her Wi-Fi. However, I think you have to get frisked by those two guards who are talking about that right now, actually. Oh, he's trespassing right here. So I think it is tied to the... Oh, to the frisk, and Rockyhorse gets spotted by the camera, has to restart. Taran, in the meantime, loaded in, did pick up the IT worker disguise. Currently running through the main hall. I think is looking for his way to that broken frisk point. As well, has a trank in the inventory and another one stashed for sure, or is even looking if he can even enter there. I mean, he can just, yeah, no need for a frisk or anything. IT workers allowed there. He was changing up his loadout here. Actually, I didn't catch what he changed now. Oh, and Taran is replanning as well. I think he realized he doesn't have an SMG. By the looks of it, that's exactly what Taran is going for. Planned himself an SMG to the executive floor area. The little office directly behind, or little room directly behind Athena's office. So that will be a restart for both players. Oh, and Rockyhorse gets spotted subduing the one technician. Not technician, IT worker. Oh, and also Taran subdued that one a bit early. He was still in a trank animation. And will get red guns. Has to restart again.
The data core should be behind that large steel door.
So not ideally working out for both these players right now. Oop, that technician did a nice little flip for Taran, who tranked both. Rockyhorse still going with a audio distraction and a subdue, since no one should come in here or anything, so you should be fine. Both players choosing different paths up to the main hall, and from there taking similar paths, however. Both dodging the frisk, however. There is no frisk. Heading up. Taran, bit of a lead here. Let's see how both of these will handle this. this time. Taran getting almost spotted fully by Fabian Man there. Or is that... Oh god, I can't remember their names, that's the thing. Like, which one is which. That's the issue. Oh, Rocky. Oh. Rocky having a bit of difficulties shooting that camera with his SMG. Meanwhile, Taran just audio distract. Oh no, he did. Wait, what is that actually? The peekaboo that got Fabian down here for Taran? That's kind of risky, but also kind of nice because I think no one will see him there. Has a snail is gonna. Taran is gonna snail those two bodyguards at the bottom. Oh, actually, it just hit one of them. At least so far. The other is stuck in an endless item pickup animation. Tries to pick up the snail. I think that's already been detonated and is no longer there. Meanwhile, Rocky Horse busy clearing out Athena's office. Tranked 2 guards. There is the third at the end of that hallway. Oh no, it's actually in her office together with him. Ooh, bit of a risk by Rocky here, who just lockpicked the door to Athena's office. Taran got spotted tranking one of the guard, I think. And yeah, we'll have to restart. The last remaining guard did not get hit by the snail for Rocky. And however, Rocky now has the full office cleared out. That is Athena eliminated. Green guns, not green, but yellow guns got back. Is he gonna take care of the cameras? Is he gonna remember to do that? Hopefully. He is leaving for now. Oh, that's gonna hurt him later. Also, I think he doesn't have another trank for Fabian Man. Also, Athena's body is still out in the open. And he's missing one card. So I wonder how Rocky's gonna approach this. Meantime, Taran back in an attempt. He's got the IT worker, made his way up to, I think this is the investment banking area or something. Floor, whatever. At least that is what it's called on the map. Taran again using this, well, bit questionable but interesting peekaboo here. Staying on top of that box and yeah, getting Theo there is kind of handy. I'm not sure if anyone will see him in this little corner, but even if not, it is a simple, easy trank shot on him. In the meantime, Rocky Horse got spotted by an enforcer, has to restart. Changes his loadout a little bit. Grabbing an EMP.
This is the vault, 47. I'm really sorry, but the data core should be behind that large steel door.
Alright, Taran again, top floor, got his SMG from his stash, has a trank with 1 shot and a snail. He's peekabooing 1 guard to this little side room. The IT worker needs to get frisked, I think, to be non-trespassing up here. Taran using an audio distraction to get this guard further in. Or it's something, yeah, it might also be something that you have to interfere with the Wi-Fi for them to call IT. That's one guard taken care of for Taran. 2 more plus Athena.
So are we just supposed to let anyone from IT in there? That's right. You know how crap this whole building is with the wires and all. How the director hates seeing cables anywhere? Like she had a router.
Alright, Rockyhorse also now on his way up the stairs to the office. Let's see, he's gonna trank Fabian, take care of the cameras, grabs his data disk,
That's the first backup
and
data
makes his
disk.
way up.
2 more to locate.
Taran. Bit of a tricky situation here. Has that one guard currently waking another guard, I think. Throws a snail. Maybe that'll get them both. Or at least the one that is currently reviving someone else. Looks like those both targets are KO'd now. I think that is the office cleared out for Taran. Rocky in the meantime working on it as well, using 2 of his trank shots and a third. And gets the Athena kill.
Director Savalas eliminated. Good work, 47.
So that's the kill for both. Actually not yet, but Taran is about to get the kill here. 2 backup data disks for both. Both just needing the Fabian Man disk. No, actually Mateo Perez. Sorry, I mixed that up this time, I think. Taran remembers to shoot the cameras here. Rocky is not aware of the easy camera box up in Athena's secret office, it seems. Uses an EMP, throws that near the box here. We'll get green guns this way. Still has one disc to take care of, however. Rocky is searching for... Is this, or does it... Yeah. Oh, wow. Rocky, a bit lucky here, gets Fabian... God damn it, Mateo Perez to look to check out up on Fabian Man. Is calling the guards, however, now. That's going to create a bit of a lockdown. Or not a lockdown, but they will go into a searching state for Rocky. Meanwhile, Taran has found Mateo Perez, is following him down into the vault area. Wonder what his plans for him is. Maybe he's going to lure him into this now. Dark. What is this booth thing?
Poor guy. He did well for us.
Let's see. Mateo Perez. Not sure how long his cycle is, however. So Taran could be looking at a bit of a wait here. None of them currently have any tranks left as far as I'm concerned. Maybe Taran has one, but I don't think... I actually think both of them used both of their tranks. Rocky did for sure. Oh, is Rocky literally gonna go for the data core now? That would kind of be a first, I think. First in RR7 for sure. First in a long time, I think, that someone would go for the data core. Let's see. Rocky using the sedative that is free in that cabinet to knock out all the guards in the security room. Meanwhile, however, Taran got the... Was that an audio distraction or is that just the briefcase? I think it's just the briefcase. Needs to now, however, turn on the privacy features with... Oh, and that's spotted. Taran spotted. On his way. That's spotted by... Yeah. Mateo Perez. Meanwhile, a Rocky Horse disabling security. The big red button, not detonating anything, but actually opening the vault. You can hear the nice bit of music playing as the big door slides open.
Great work, 47. You now have access to the vault.
Disabling the lasers. Rocky Horse will be
Good work, 47.
picking up the data core.
Good for now. Careful not to lose it. If anyone sees you with that rack, my guess is
Has
you'll draw
to
us from
exfiltrate with it. Doesn't have the keys for this truck, it seems. He realizes that right now. He is... The data core is illegal to carry, so... I wonder... Oh, he throws it. That's a thrown distraction. I wonder, however. Taran pausing for a very long time here. He might look something up. Rockyhorse is running around with the data core. All these peoples have gone enforcers because of that. Rockyhorse did obtain the keys. Not sure why he audio distracted or if that was... yeah. Just unintentional. Rockyhorse has exited with the data core. I think first in RR7, first in RRWC. I don't know, didn't watch all the matches in the previous tournaments, but I think Rockyhorse is the first in a very, very long time that has won a New York with the data core. Wow. Anyways, that will give the lead 2-0 to Rockyhorse. Congratulations. And we will be traveling to Whittleton Creek in a few minutes. Let's give ourselves a quick little break and have a look at the mission briefing for Whittleton Creek.
Gentlemen, let's go over the plan. The first constant is none other than Janus, the legendary Cold War spy master, a KGB senior officer and head of the 6th Column Special Branch at Lubyanka. Janus is a certified genius and expert of counterintelligence. He retired from the KGB in 1988 when he fell out of favor with the Kremlin and defected to the US. Shortly after, the Soviet Union collapsed. Now, it is unclear when Janus stepped down as the constant, but since 2004, he has been a resident of a quiet community in suburban Vermont. Mr. Gray.
Right. So here's the catch. As an elite KGB agent, Janus was trained to withstand interrogation and torture. No amount of pressure will force him to disclose information he doesn't want to. Instead, we will need to search his home for clues. But if Providence learns of our presence, the game is up.
So we frame Janus, make Providence think he was the real Shadow Plant.
Correct. I will file a false ICA report, claiming to have traced a number of calls from Janus's house to the Institute in Romania. The case will seem clear. Mr. Grey was only a figurehead. Janus was pulling the strings all along. And by eliminating him, we will have neutralized the militia, once and for all.
However, for this subterfuge to work, you'll also need to deal with Janus's security detail. A Providence herald and former Secret Service agent by the name of Nolan Cassidy. Intel describes him as diligent and inquisitive, and we cannot risk that he contradicts our story to his employer.
Seems workable.
I certainly hope so. Everything depends on this next move, 47. You made this our fight. Now let's even the playing field.
And we are back for the second map of the Rockyhorse6000 vs Taran RR7 console lower bracket round 1 match after a spectacular New York. We will be going to Whittleton Creek, which was chosen by Taran. Spin is arriving as we speak, and the spin is gonna be Janus with a loud sniper rifle as the server, and Nolan Cassidy with a loud pistol as the gardener. I just want to quickly point out that there is another match which has started 2 minutes ago, I think. It is Yanini versus the Script Desk console lower bracket round 2 match, shoutcasted by the one and only Infrafun and ChrisX3 over on twitch.tv/Infrafun. If you want to rather watch that, this, or watch both, or watch none, or just watch this, do whatever you like, but watch roulette, because it's fun. Anyways, Whittleton Creek. If Rocky can win this now, he will take the match 4-0, because this is a round 1 match, losers bracket round 1 match. It's not first to 6, it's first to 4. If Taran can tie this up, we will be seeing a third random map until someone gets 4 points or over.
47. I've marked your map with several points of interest.
Yeah, Rockyhorse loading in first. Looks like he's headed not to grab the server. Okay. Judging by his direction, I thought that was his plan. Is infiltrating. Now, whose house is this? I don't know all the names on Whittleton and like who the houses belong to and everything. Anyway, Taran also started suit standard start. Is gonna take Spencer the Hammer Green's disguise, I think. KO'd him in the garage. We'll use his pistol to take care of the evidence, it seems. Oh, what? Instantly hunted, even though he stood behind the guard. That is insane. It could be that is just always happening, but I couldn't remember. Well, I can't remember it happening. Oh, Rockyhorse. Maybe getting a bit too much unwanted attention here in this house. I think it's trying to obtain a gardener's disguise. That is very risky, that coin subdue. A coin corner subdue. However, he did not spot the body. However, that is another person whooshed who will... Oh, he has spotted the body. Has gone red. Rockyhorse. He noticed it. Is replanning. Meanwhile, Taran also restarted. Go in. Different path this time. Taran might be heading towards Janus' house for now. Ooh, this is interesting. Taran leg-shotting the guard, talking to the gardener outside here.
47. I've marked your map with 4 points of
Putting him into a panicked state,
little upfront intel.
and the gardener ran away because of that.
Obtain the information we need. Good luck.
Oh, but now Taran got spotted, is in combat with that huge sniper rifle on his back. Rockyhorse this time has a snail gun, throw that into the kitchen. Most likely, yes, will hit both of those. NPCs knocked them out. Obtaining his server disguise. A lot quicker than in his last attempt. It's now gonna assume go over like one house to Jane's house and get that sniper rifle kill. Oop. Tries to throw his briefcase onto the roof. The roof said no. Up. You need to throw on top of it, not hit the the railing. Rocky keeps hitting like exactly the border. Hey, there it is. Packing a sniper rifle here on the little front roof. Lots of tension. Or that sniper rifle is gonna drag a lot of attention. Let's get one room further. Is waiting for that guard to turn away, so you can use the gramophone and get Janus in here. Gramophone is playing. I think Janus, yes, sat on his couch. Is gonna hear that now. In the meantime, Taran doing the exact time just a bit earlier in Janus' cycle. That's why Janus is still up here for him. Taran, however, currently not in a server disguise, so would have to just KO Janus. Can't kill him yet.
This takes me back. The night I passed the torch. End of an era as constant. We had the Vienna
There is Janus for Rocky. Subduing another personal bodyguard of Janus. Punching him into the face. Red guns, but however... as of right now, both of these players have Janus and his bodyguard knocked out. Rockyhorse, however, has the advantage of having the server disguise right here. So he can get that kill right now. Most difficult part is going to be boxing and escaping after this, however. He is gonna change disguise and run for his life.
We are close now, 47.
And this looks like it to be, yeah, first kill for Rockyhorse. Got out of the house. Didn't pick up the clue in the basement. So he'll either need to go back there to fetch it later or just use a different one. Rockyhorse with the subdue on this gardener in this garden. I have no clue if this is safe or not because I then never used this before. However, in this chat seems pretty safe. Rockyhorse now has the loud pistol, has the gardener disguise. All he needs now is a favorable
I suggest you keep an eye out for more of them.
Nolan cycle. He has a Seeker, however, so... Not sure, maybe Rocky is looking to Seeker Nolan and get him in a bathroom or something. You're assuming that camera has created a little bit of a panic. However, wants to get down here to grab the one clue, I assume. Ooh, audio distraction instead of locking onto that guard's head. It's gonna happen right now. I don't know. There. Oh no, wait, there won't be any bodies moving for Rocky because there are no bodies on the ground. That panic shouldn't
If Janus was its founder,
bring them down here.
perhaps he's still attending these gatherings, 47.
However, you never know.
Valuable information indeed.
In the meantime, Taran obtaining his server disguise the same way Rocky did, with just a nice snail Clark, which hopefully hits both of them. Damn. That is the case. Oh, actually not. By the looks of it. Or did it? And it was just a long animation. That could also have been the case. Can't tell quite. No, nope. But Taran was just one NPC that was hit. However, he has a server disguise. And now is gonna run back to Janus' house. Gonna get the loud sniper server kill. Who, however, gets spotted trespassing, climbing up this pipe. Like he needs to restart. That will be all his preparation gone. He's considering to start somewhere else. As a server, for example. Meanwhile, Rocky has knocked out James Batty.
Janus is apparently engaged
Got
in a
the
civil
lawsuit.
with another resident of Whittleton Creek. James Batty, the plaintiff, wants Janus to stop his annual landing of a helicopter near the local creek. Batty claims it interrupts the nesting birds and a species of frog that has been declared endangered. Must be a very important trip, given his poor health.
Rocky not yet picking up the cigar box with a few cigars and note inside. The final clue for his collection. We'll need to do that later.
Neighborhood barbecue party. How suburban. My belly is rumbling a little.
Wanna go inside? Looks like everyone's invited.
It would be a good time to coax some information out of unsuspecting locals. But I find that once the food's been served and the beer flows freely, people are more chatty. I think we'll return once the burgers are served.
All right, boss.
Just listening to this nice dialogue of Nolan Cassidy and his guard. Well, cost him a little bit more time. All these trigger dialogues do, quote unquote, interrupt Nolan on his cycle. When this is interesting, Rocky seekering Nolan right here while he's talking. Where will he path is the important question.
Now.
Will he path through here or will he not? He does indeed. Rocky has a screwdriver or wrench in hand to KO probably his guard and then himself. As the first KO, that's the second one. No one in the general area, however, this is still a pretty open space. So I wonder where Rocky's gonna take him for the loud pistol elimination. After all, that draws some attention. Meantime, Taran has obtained a server disguise again and is in Jaina's house doing gramophone lure, calming his guard. And preparing to kill doesn't have, or maybe does have, his sniper rifle right now. However, is distracting this guard. Maybe he wants to take them all out. Give himself a bit more breathing room when it comes to escaping here. Rockyhorse dug up the cigar box. Now has also obtained it. Looks like Rocky wants to dump the body of Nolan Cassidy once he's killed. However, as of right now, can't seem to find a dump prompt here anywhere. Or this is just far enough away. Nope. Rocky goes for it. Gunshot heard. That will be a long run. If any of those bodies are getting spotted before Rocky is at the exit, that is red guns for him. God is running and he's running as well. There's the exit. He pressed finish, but was it in time? We'll have to look real close at the screen now. It is 5-star Silent Assassin. Rocky made it to the exit in time. This will be the 4-0 victory for Rockyhorse. Both maps, New York and Whittleton Creek, very well done. Very well done indeed. Taran just had a couple of issues here and there that didn't really, didn't really work out for him. But Rocky moves on in the brackets to losers bracket round 2. I know that part already, where he'll face Milk and a chance to stay in the tournament. If the winner, the match Milk versus Rockyhorse, is going to face the winner of Commander Ike Oakfield Jr. versus Reserve 26, which is, I think it's the Alex versus the buff guy. We do have another match still ongoing, if I'm not entirely mistaken. It is Giannini versus Script Desk. Yes, that match is still ongoing. So I will send all of you over there. Thanks everyone for watching. Thanks to the two players for playing, obviously, and congratulations to Rocky for winning this one. Thanks to Mullet, or Hans McGee rather, for adminning this one for us. And yeah, see all of you over on InfoFronts channel.